Do you want to make millions of coins in Madden 25 every single day? Try out Mud Exchange. Use code DRUS for 5% off. They have every set that is profitable in the game, and their snipe spotter shows every snipe that pops up on the auction house before anybody else will see it. All you got to do is jump on it, buy it, repost it. Here's some of the ones I saw earlier today. You snipe them, repost them, easy coins. Use code DRUS for 5% off at checkout.
We are back once again, and I've been asked, what is the move for Sugar Rush? How do we prepare early? How do we go about coins? How do we go about training? I'm going to go over all of that right now. Of what I'm doing, I don't know what's the best for everyone, but I want to at least let y'all know what I'm doing personally. We're going to start with what I'm buying currently. So I just bought this. I bought two of them for 168 and 169. That is basically the cheapest you can even put them up. It's been about 7 minutes since I bought them. I was getting the video ready. But I bought two of them. Two of them, they were just sitting there. I bought the first one. I was like, let me see if there's a second one, and there was. So first we're going to go over how I'm getting training. And what am I doing with the training? Or with the cards that I'm buying, either one. So we're going to start with 96, 97s. And I'm going through all of them. At nighttime, you can go by division. Right now, you cannot. 97s, you want around 170k. The cheapest you can get them is 168, like we just saw. I'm trying to get them around 170. The cheapest for a 96, that was for 97s. Cheapest for 96s is 103. You want to get them around 105 or under. You can pay 106 if you have to. I'm definitely trying to get it under, though. Like 106, 106. I'm going to go ahead and get both of these. Yes, you could do better by buying 91s. I'm going to go over that in a second. I'm talking about people with like a big amount of coins. You can get training just for a little bit more. It's a little more expensive, 1,000 here, 1,000 there, coins. But the time it saves you and the amount of training you get with that time is way better than sitting there over and over again trying to get them for 10,000, the 91s. Which we'll show that. I want everybody to know, like, the best way to get every single bit of training. When I do Team of the Year, though, I like to go all offense, all defense, because usually it's overpopulated too much. This one was showing 58 minutes, so this might have been fine. Remember, 170 is your price range on these. Like 179, no. No, you don't do that. That's not what we're doing here. We're just going to go over what we're buying first. Okay, so that's the 96s and 97s. There's all the filters that I go through. Again, divisions just are too populated right now to go through. At nighttime and in the mornings, that is what I highly suggest, is go by divisions. You'll get way more snipes way faster. At the time of me recording this, that's not the case because of how populated it is. We'll go through a couple more 96, 97s just to see if anything else pops up. We've already invested a lot. I've been investing a lot today. And I've been getting them really cheap, which I really like. Okay, we'll switch to 98, 99 now. So these are a little bit different. These are a little bit harder to get. You could actually say a lot harder to get. You want them around 260. It's about 270. I think the cheapest is 266. Sometimes you can go divisions. Let's check all offense, all defense to see if it's way too overpopulated. I mean, defense is showing 59, so that one's doable. We flip back to buy now. Okay, yeah, it's not showing the cheapest. It might be showing the newest. It's not showing the cheapest, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's go to AKA. Let's see what's the cheapest. Gravedigger. That's one of the ones I've been investing in. I've already quick sold almost all of my Gravediggers, though. I got them all yesterday. Not Gravediggers, Quadfather. So that's one filters, aka another one's Ultimate Legends. Joe Montana was popping up really easy earlier. Doesn't look like right now. I was able to get Quadfathers yesterday because of aka being out. And then we really went into 96s and 97s today. Did not mean to click roster rev again. Was trying to go to Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor, you're not really going to see anything, but if you see a snipe, that's why I always like at least filter it once. I have got a Sherm on this for really cheap and was able to pop it right back up. Make easy coins. Let's go to the 92s, 93s. So 92, 93. Let's see if we can go by division. I highly doubt that we'll be able to, but maybe we get lucky. So right here, 92s. This is the lowest you can get a 92. I'm buying that all day long right now. All day long right now. That's training at minimum. But if they throw us a curveball, I'm willing to pay one up on it too. Like 17-1 is okay too. If they throw us a curveball like they did with free agency, where maybe we need 92s or 93s or 94s, we're going to go into 94s too. Like I'm doing everything in that's like possible. I do highly suggest go newest also, so you see 93s and 92s. For the 92s, you want about 17K. 93s, you want around 32. But if I get any 93s right now, I've been using them for the ASA coin method that I put out yesterday. The DT, Larry Allen's still selling for about 165. Calvin's still really good. Ant-Man's still really good. Like, all those 95s are still selling really good right now. So, easy coins. Yeah, there was a 92 for 17.8 there. I'm not buying that. I'm not going above 17.1. Not going above 17.1. It's just, that's where my number is. Like 16,875. It's, again, the cheapest you can get a 92. So if you need 92s for the set, bam, they're going to spike. Do not quick sell anything yet. That's what I want to, like, make sure you realize and make sure you know. You don't quick sell anything yet. We are not quick selling anything until we see what is needed for the content. Once we know that, then we know what overalls we can quick sell for training and what overalls we're going to need for sets. Like right here, 32. Boom. There's a 93. That's one I'm going to save. If I get it for a minimum, like 27K, that's what I use for the ASA set. If it's not minimum, I don't. I will not use it for the set. You're just going to lose out on profit. So that's my like mentality there. Like again, 17,625, no. Not paying over 17.1. 17.1 is the highest I will pay on a 92. The highest I'll pay on a 93 is about 34K. Again, if you pay 32 to 34 or 30 to 34, that is being saved for later on Sugar Rush. You get them under that, like right here, 32. This one's a save. If you get it for minimum or even under 30, anything under 30 really you can use for the ASA and make really good profit. Sorry there's no face camera today on any of the videos. I don't feel good today at all. So I am really sorry for that, guys. I just don't have it in me for that right now. So this is 92s, 93s. I go through all of them. I go through every single division, every single... If they're not popping up on divisions, that's when you switch to promos. You got to switch in between them because they're not always going to show. So we got two 93s. We got a couple 92s. That was good. Now let's go to 90 to 91s. I just want to talk about it real quick. Usually when you go to this filter, you'll see these right here. 10, 8, 3, 8. Again, you save these. Don't quick sell them yet. This is the cheapest you get training. Like minimum price 92s. Minimum price 91s. You can't get training cheaper than this unless they lower the floor. If they lower the floor Thursday, which is very possible. So make sure you know this. That is going to hurt us a little. It will. But you'll have your training at the price you was willing to pay right now. If you're willing to pay it right now, then I don't see an issue with if they lower the floor later on Thursday. That is my whole like idea on all this. This is training I'm okay with paying. And usually with 99.91s, you can just scroll down and you'll see what you want. You don't even have to really go too hard on it. There's going to be a lot of them that you're just going to see on repeat. It's that easy. The 91s is the easiest way. Easiest way to get training. Because it's not the quickest, though. It's the easiest. It's not the quickest because it does take a while. So that is all the 91s for cheap on this. You got to go through each one. You go through each division. You scroll down to about the 10,000 range. 10,838 is the cheapest you can get it. That's where you go. You only go down that far. Once you see that there's none for that price range, I'm not paying, like right here, I'm not paying 11. If I'm taking the time to get 91s, I'm just buying it at the cheapest and then that's it. I'm not doing anything else. Also, the easiest way to get this is going Ring of Honor and Team of the Year. Those are the two best ways to get the 91s. I was already on divisions, so we're going to start with divisions, and then I'm going to switch to those two promos because that's where they pop up the most. I'm not investing in 90s. Will that be a mistake come Thursday? I'm not for sure. I'm really not for sure at all if that is going to be the case. It's possible. I think 90s are a little too outdated. I don't even think the 91s are going to be needed either. I just don't want to quick sell anything until that time comes. Again, another 91. 10,838. They're so easy to get right now. So easy to get. When I'm sniping the 96s and 97s, I'll show y'all what I'm doing with those two. If I get a good snipe on it and it already sells for really good, I'm going to go ahead and relist it instead of keeping it. Which when I go to my like inventory, like my item binder, I guess, you'll see everything that I have currently and everything that's listed up. Because there is some listed up that I got for minimum that I was like, I'm going to go ahead and repost this. Like I got a Trace Smith and he's selling for like 250. I got him for 168. I 100% threw that back up. It makes the most sense. Why not go ahead and take my profit and then keep investing in more? Like right here, 10. These are the two easiest Team of the Year in Ring of Honor, of course. Like I said, now we're going to go over the 94, 95s. 94s, 95s. And what I'm doing with those. Divisions, hopefully, is still working. It was working earlier on this. I'm not for sure if it's going to be right now when I try. So we might have to switch it up. 58 minutes ain't bad. Should work. I'll go over like each part once I see a snipe for like what I'm looking for. 95s though, you just want them under 75. They're just really hard to find. And I found about 6, I'm pretty sure. 695 Ring of Honor so far. I resold all of them for 100. I wasn't holding them. I went ahead and took my profit because Ring of Honors are still selling really good. I took my profit. I know it's not like the smartest thing because you could make more maybe with Sugar Rush. I'm going to take my guaranteed profit right now. Right here. This is the lowest you can buy in 94. What if they put 94s in the set instead of 95s? And it's the cheapest training. It's minimum. So I'm not going to lose no matter what with that because I am stocking up on training too. So if I can't put it in sets, if I can't resell it for higher, bam, I got my training from it. I hope all this makes sense. We're stocking up on training. We're stocking up on cards. We're stocking up on future assets, I guess is what you want to say. Things that might be needed might not be. And if it's not needed, guess what? You got it for the cheapest you can get it. Like right here, 44, I'm not buying. The only thing I will go a little higher on by 1 to 2, like 1 to 3,000 is 96s and 97s. I'm not going higher on anything else. I'm just not. The only reason I'm doing it with 96s and 97s is because they're already like they're really close to cheapest training, but they also usually go for a little higher. And say 95s are in the sets, the 96s are going to go up too, because it's going to be 95 and 96s. The reason I'm doing 97s is because it's just so much of a amount of training in one card that I'm okay with paying 2K higher, maybe 3,000 higher. That's why I said the most you want to pay for a 97 is 170. The highest you want to pay for a 98 is 270, which I'm pretty sure their lowest is 266. So you're spending like 3K extra there, because it's 266 like 900 or something like that. So it's really close to 267. So you're not spending 4K more. You're spending like 3,000 and a little bit of change. But you just keep flipping through, and then when you ain't finding them in one of these, you switch to the 96, 97s. Like, we're not finding many 94, 95s right now. I just think they're too populated right now. Again, when I go to 96s and 97s, I prefer going through promo right now. At night and morning, it's different. If you're on the companion app, it's different also. If you're using the companion app, you go by promos. It's just easier. And it's way faster, in my opinion, to do it on that. I just don't like the companion app. It's too risky, in my opinion. Honors. Nope. We'll go to roster rev. We was finding a good amount earlier. You'll get slow times though. I mean, this is something to do like at the end of your day or early morning when you first get on. Over the next couple days to stock up. You don't really want to do this like 24/7 or anything. It'll get boring. It would. I highly suggest doing it the way I just said, because you're not trying like to go crazy with this. You're just trying to get as much as you can ready and stocked up. But you don't have a time frame either. Like where, or not a time frame, like a time you have to be on it. This is your option, your choice of doing it. I just want to give out all the information of what you can do to be ready. Forgot Ring of Honor don't have 97s. Like a 97 here, 185, just too much. We'll check Genki Force, and that's it. Let's go look at what I have so far. What I have stocked up on so far. So in this, we got the 2 Jim Taylors before I got on. So in this video, we got from here up. So 2 96s, lots of 92s, 2 93s, and then a lot of 91s and a 94. Not bad. And if you look down here, we got plenty of 96s, 97s, 94, 92s. There's some ASA that I'm still working with, like when I snipe 93s, like I said. There's some 96s I got for minimum, trying to resell them for 130 to see if they sell. If they don't, they don't. It looks like we was able to sell the Trey Smith, so that's good. We had like 7 or 8 cards selling, so that's good. A lot of them sold. These Creeds we got for minimum, are they worth selling? One was 169, one was 170. See, I'm not taking a 10K profit there. The training's more valuable. If I can get like a 15K profit, 20K, I'll do that. We also got Gino for 103. I don't know what he's going for. He's going for 103. That's the one we bought 59 minutes ago. So, or it was the one before that. It was one of those. We got Harrison Smith for minimum, Frank Gore. So we have 2 Franks right now. I did list one of them up earlier. Jim Taylor's, Kamara. We have a lot. If we went to sell everybody right now, and this doesn't take long to get all these cards, like maybe 2 hours total spent. 2.5 if we count a little bit last night, not including ASA. This is with 2 cards up for sale that probably won't sell. We're already at basically 4 mil with those 296s. Almost 4 million training with those 2 cards. I'm happy with that. I'm trying to make as much content as I can for Sugar Rush, so that's going to be pretty cool to me. Thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all have any questions on this, comment it down below, and I'm always here to help. I'm out. Peace.